There are 4 new, awesomely fantastic attractions coming to the Southern California theme parks. In this week's episode, let's conquer these attractions. What's up, weirdos? So in this week's episode, we're going to talk about these freaking awesome attractions that are coming to Southern California theme parks. And I mean Southern California theme parks as Universal Studios Hollywood, Six Flags Magic Mountain, Knott's Berry Farm, and Disneyland. Let's jump right into it and start from the most north of these theme parks, Six Flags Magic Mountain. So Six Flags is introducing a new roller coaster called West Coast Racers. There hasn't been a new roller coaster since 2015, which is quite a while time. And that was Twisted Colossus, which by far is my favorite ride at the park right now, probably until West Coast Racers opens up. So with this West Coast Racers roller coaster that's coming out, it's nothing really that new. It's a dueling roller coaster. It has 4 launches, and it's looks very intense. And with the new roller coaster coming in, it's given us a new rethemed area of Cyclone Bay, which in my opinion is probably the most worst area of the whole park. So it's gonna liven up the back corner of the park with Apocalypse in the back also. But they're starting to go in the right direction, and I like where they're going with this. Plus, I'm super excited with this roller coaster. I love launching roller coasters, and the dueling effect makes the ride time a lot longer. This one doesn't really have a opening date. By the way things are going, I'm thinking mid to late summer. So probably the end of July, beginning of August. So let's move south a little bit, not too far, to Universal Studios Hollywood. This new attraction is probably the second most anticipated attraction for me. In Universal Studios Hollywood, they are opening up not really a new attraction, more of a retheming of attraction, the Jurassic Park ride. They're retheming it to the Jurassic World ride. And by the trailer that they released not too long ago, it looks very awesome.
Introducing Jurassic World, the ride. Trying to survive the new adventure.
When I watched this trailer, it would just left me speechless. So Universal Studios has created a reputation lately of making rides with screens to the point where they're not really rides, they're more of a movie, with like the Fast and the Furious and the King Kong attractions that they opened up in their backlot. But this one is different. They announced that they will be using animatronics. I think they started getting an idea that maybe screen rides are not the greatest move. Towards the end of the trailer, they show an encounter with the Mesosaurus dinosaur, where it runs up to the glass, cracks in the glass, and the boat rocks. Which I'm hoping they really use this effect where the boat rocks, because it's going to add a level of intensity to this ride. You go through the ride, and it's reported that the dinosaur lake that they have in the ride is still going to have the same dinosaurs, just updated animatronics. And then for the climax of the ride, when you're going up the hill right before you do the drop, in the Jurassic Park ride, they had the dinosaur come lunging out at you. But it's also reported that they have the new T-Rex from the Jurassic World movies coming after that T-Rex. It's going to make a sense of danger when both these dinosaurs are fighting right above your head. And if it's anywhere near the animatronic they have for the original T-Rex, this thing's going to be massive. They also repainted the boats and repainted the building and the queue, so they're going all in with the Jurassic World. It's not just them slapping a Jurassic World logo on top of the ride. So we're going to move down more south, and we're going to stop by Knott's Berry Farm. Cedar Fair has been really into theming Knott's Berry Farm, which is awesome. I feel like Knott's Berry Farm it comes really close to Disneyland just that park just makes me feel happy being there. Second most happiest place on earth, I feel like. So their new attraction this year is the Calico River Rapids. This one is probably less exciting than the other 3 attractions coming out in Southern California, but it's still good. The Calico River Rapids, it was named the Bigfoot Rapids, and in that ride, it was just pretty much a regular rapids ride. Nothing too great. Splash, splash all over. You get a little wet. That's it. That's pretty much the ride. But with this Calico River Rapids ride retheming of the attraction, they added some new log cabins with some animatronics, like nothing like Disneyland usually makes, but they still add a sense of story to the attraction. And it is reported that they are actually going to have a Bigfoot animatronic, which I hope is a really awesome animatronic where it moves around almost like a Yeti from Matterhorn at Disneyland. But with this retheming, it makes it more cohesive in that area of the Calico ghost town. Before we get any farther, let's talk about how they dropped the name Bigfoot Rapids to Calico Rapids, and now the Calico Rapids has a Bigfoot animatronic in there. That's kind of ironic, I feel like. But coming with this retheming of the attraction, there is supposed to be a whole storyline with it. So pretty much the story of this attraction is some settlers found some new land and started settling in that area. But little did they know it was run by the Bigfoot. So, I mean, it's not much of a story, not as in deep as a Disney story. You can always applaud for the attention to detail that they are doing on this ride. This one is actually opening up today. If you're watching this video, go ahead and go Knott's Berry Farm, ride the Calico River Rapids, then come back down here and comment what you guys thought about it. The next attraction, I saved the greatest for last, and by far the most anticipated attraction probably in America at this point. It's going to change the park dramatically. They're reporting. We are talking about Disneyland's Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Like, you guys do not understand how much this attraction is actually being anticipated. Knott's Berry Farm and Universal Studios are trying really hard to get their ride open before Star Wars Galaxy's Edge opens up, because they really want to beat the crowds that are going to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. So with Star Wars Galaxy's Edge opening up at the end of May for reservations, or middle June for everyone else, I think it was June 21st to be exact, this land, when fully completed, is going to have two attractions: Smuggler's Revenge and the Rise of the Resistance ride. But not just rides they're opening up. It's a whole immersive land with, you get to build your lightsabers, exotic foods and drinks, to the point where they stuck the little detail of Coke products not really having real names on them. Like some alien language was written on them. I made a whole video about Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, so if you want to click that little eye icon up there, you can watch the more in-depth detail of this land. But this land is going to change Disneyland forever. They're already building a whole other parking structure to accommodate for this big crowds that are coming to the park. Trust me, I tried getting a reservation for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, and they were gone just like that. Are we really surprised of Disney to come out with this great of an attraction and land? No. So these are the 4 new attractions coming to Southern California this summer. Comment down below what you're most excited for. So I hope you guys liked it. Hit that like button if you liked it. Hit that subscribe button for more adventures. Also check out the links at the end of my video for more of me, more of my adventures, and where to find me on the social media, guys. Peace out, weirdos.